Hi everyone, and welcome to the channel. I hope y'all are having a really nice day today, and that y'all are getting your preps ready. I wanted to show y'all a real quick and easy salad, or way to do a salad with your microgreens. You can also call them salad greens or sprouts, either one. So what I have already that I purchased from the store, okay, which I'm in the process of learning to grow lettuce, and I'm going to do it inside where there's a sunny window. But before I do that, I wanted to show you the kind of sprouts that I'm using today. I'm going to use in my salad. And these are just basically 5-bean little salad mix. So they're going to be a little bit more delicate. And I have some left over. And by the way, I wanted to let y'all know that after I made my last video, I went to Lowe's thinking very confidently, in a way, that I was going to be able just to kind of stroll in there and get a generator, and I was really surprised. Out of that whole store, there was only one generator left. It was a Craftsman, and I really felt sort of sorry for it. It was just sitting there all by itself on the shelf. But I don't know enough about a Craftsman, and I don't want anything super noisy. I don't want to attract, I just don't want to attract anyone when I run a fan or the refrigerator, anything like that. So I did my research, and I did purchase a generator from Northern Tool, and I really like them. They have excellent customer service skills, and a very knowledgeable sales associate talked me through what kind of generator I needed and for what purposes. And he told me that Honda, they were back ordered from after the polar vortex, and they didn't know if they were ever getting any more Honda generators, that there was a huge waiting list, and that the supplier said that they can't even give you a date of when they'll go back into production. So if you haven't gotten a generator, I strongly encourage you to get some type of energy source. If it's solar, but preferably something that'll run like a fan, and maybe even one of those college dorm refrigerators, something to keep your food from spoiling. Because, you know, whether it's your greens or your preps or whatever leftovers that you have, like even your eggs that you make from the powdered eggs, you're going to want some place to keep a cool storage. And you know, and I even prioritize that over my own personal comfort. But because I know many of y'all out there have young ones, and maybe an elderly person or someone who's got a health condition, I feel like it is worth the expense to get a generator so you can run an AC. So you have to kind of calculate the BTUs into watts and all of that, but it's not hard. And I would start at a minimum of like 2,300 watts. And then you can get creative on how you cycle your energy. So I'm going to pick my generator up today. They were on sale, and it's an inverter type of generator. So I'm really excited to get that. And then hook it up myself. So I may have my husband video me as a girl doing it all by myself, all by my lonesome, just to show you that a broken down little country girl can still figure some things out. So anyway, these are the really delicate, beautiful, just beautiful salad green. And I have to tell you that keeping them in the refrigerator really extends their shelf life. But these are so delicious. They're so delicate, yet they're full of protein. And they're absolutely a prebiotic, if not a probiotic. It's living food. You're putting living food basically in your system that's going to be combined with a lot of dead and or freeze-dried food. So that's really important, is to have some external life force, just to know in your mind that you're putting something living in your system, especially after how beaten down I think we all are right now. And I just don't see how anyone just feels a-okay given the circumstances that we're all sort of facing right now. But you know, I mean, we're gonna be fine. But just I think being prepared just really is the answer to staying in the solution, you know, to keep from just being in that like heightened state. So anyway, I'm taking these really fragile greens. They're fragile, but they're hardy. And I'm going to go ahead and have some pre-cut salad, romaine salad, and I am working on a way of growing that indoors. I can't remember if I just told you that. But for me, growing things inside of like a sunny window, and this has been pre-tossed with a little olive oil and Parmesan. And you can buy the dry Parmesan, like that Parmesan cheese, even though I know that that is not the healthiest thing in the world to eat. You can still do that with your prep. So if you don't have any dairy, you might want to get 3 or 4 little plastic canisters of that Parmesan cheese, and then, you know, keep it in the fridge if you've opened it, of course. But that way, you know, you still have that sense of normalcy when it comes to making a salad or putting them on scrambled eggs. And then I just take a handful of my salad greens, just a couple of big pinches actually, because this is going to fill me up till dinner. That's probably enough for now. And see, this one package actually made about 2 of these. I would say it made a couple of pounds of these little fragile ones. I'm going to put another pinch in there because I'm a little on the hungry side today. But yeah, y'all, the generators are going fast. In fact, the dealer told me that there were only 5 left of the kind that I was getting, and then everything's on back order. I think, you know, we're not hearing a lot of stuff because probably the military doesn't want to start a panic, you know, but then again, God only knows what goes on in the minds of people running a nation. A lot of secrets and a lot of lies, basically, unfortunately. So, you know, you just have to take care of yourself best you can. Y'all, I have gnats in my house. You're just going to have bugs in your house when you live in the South. It's just part of the deal. Okay. Well, I added a little Parmesan cheese. This is really simple, but this will keep you alive. And that's sort of the situation. If the grid goes down, you know, you've got something to eat. And you don't have to panic. And I just put a little olive oil. You don't have to panic. You'll know that in the midst of all the chaos, you're growing something to eat. You know, in a closet or wherever you choose to grow them. Keep them out of the wind, keep them out of any extreme, but basically in a cool, dry, dark place. Keep yourself as self-sufficient as you can, and I really encourage everyone to find an energy source to power not only your refrigerator, but chances are you have young ones. If you don't have young ones, you might be, this is just Himalayan pink sea salt. You'll probably have somebody with a health condition, or you may have a health condition. I know for a fact that some of my family members are going to need air conditioning, and I know that I need air conditioning. It would make my situation a lot easier to have air conditioning for me and my husband. So I'm going to get my generator today and learn how to work it, service it, and all that kind of stuff. Because I just don't think we have that much more time that we can depend on the system. I think it's probably going to be really hard. It's going to be really hard to get goods from here on out. And don't wait. If you need to go out today and go do something that even might seem insignificant. You know, I studied up on fuel and storage and all that kind of stuff because I think it's a reality that we're all going to have to face. But you know what? We can do it with Jesus at the helm. And I'm just shouting out to my subscribers. Thank y'all so much. And to everyone watching, I pray for all of you to be safe. Have a wonderful, blessed day. And I will talk to y'all after a while. Okay? Bye-bye.
Water temperature 74 degrees.